So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first start with, we're going to look at a website called Unsplash. Now, this is one of those spots. There's a few different ones that you can do where the content is copyright free. You don't have to worry about using somebody else's material. This stuff essentially is free and put online for you to use and to add your logo or to manipulate in any way that you might want to. So there's Unsplash. There's also Pixels, PEXELS, and I will put those down into the comments here. So if you guys are looking to use these sites, make sure that you definitely check them out. They're going to be a big help with kind of creating new content for you. Oops, and I spelled that one wrong. Let me make sure I have the... So check those out. If you have any questions, obviously reach out and let me know. And I will try to kind of walk you through some of that stuff if you ever have any questions. So we're looking at Unsplash here. And like I said, this is all free minus the ones that say Unsplash Plus. Hopefully that kind of comes in. I know it's looking a little distorted on my end. So essentially you can kind of create, or if you're looking for a specific topic, you can use this website, go on here and kind of find images and stuff that kind of are related to what you do. Since we do a lot of window tint companies and PPF, I'm kind of going to stick in that range. So to start, you can kind of come up with a couple different keywords, and just like AI, it's the more specific you are with what you're looking for, it'll kind of come up with the images, but sometimes it's not always that. So I'm going to start a little broader just to kind of give you an idea, and then we can kind of work around from there. So essentially you could put in vehicles, and this is going to give you an array of vehicles in different ways. So there's scooters, there's parking lots, we've got this looks like a dealership, highways, or a lot of times I'll use one of these where it's just an image of a Jeep or a truck or an SUV. And when you click on it and then scroll down, it'll give you related images. So this is going to give you a bunch of different images with Jeeps or off-roading vehicles. And since we do a lot of stuff with window tint, and you can kind of see these windows are fairly tinted, but I'm noticing it's a little pixelated. It's not as clear as I personally would like to use. So I can scroll around. If I want to just look for Jeeps, and this will now give me a whole bunch. And obviously, if you don't put anything more, you'll get some in winter, you'll get some in the fall, in the jungle, on desert roads, close-ups. So this, like I said, it depends on what you put in as far as the prompts in order to get specific images that you're looking for. So let's say I want to do, like I said, if you want to get even more specific, let's do a Mercedes SUV at night. And you can see now, since I put probably too many words, it's only going to go to the at night. And let's just take that away. And so now we have a bunch of Mercedes SUVs. So let me see here if I can find one that I can work with that I like. I think the one at the top probably was the best one. Oh, this is a nice one. So this one, obviously, if we're going to do one that's kind of related to window tint, I like that this one has some tints. And the other thing to think about too, if I'm adding on a logo or adding on anything, I want to have the space in the image to place it. So I'm going to download this one, and this will either go to your download folder, at least if you have an Apple. I'm sure there's other spots if you're using other computers of where your downloads go to. So just remember where that folder is and you can bring it back in. Another thing, I just wanted to see if there's something else that I can work with, since that one had it a little bit. here we go. So I'm going to pick this one. Obviously, this one has like a brand name in the back. It's got the license plate. So those are things I might want to change if I'm posting this on my company account. Obviously, there might be restrictions depending on what you're doing specifically, but typically we don't like to use ones with brand names. We'll try to kind of scrub that out. And so that'll be one of the things I will show you next, as far as taking these images and then going in and kind of creating the content from it.